Hey guys, this is Big Dog, also known as Chris. Just wanted to guys let you know how the process is going with the driveway. As you're watching this video, you may notice a lot of things like this cattle gate here and the gravel on the driveway. This has been years in the making of getting a driveway put in. I just want to let you guys see what it's looking like right now. Here we are at the second gate that we had to put up. Currently, it's just an old power line hooked to this tree over here, And then we own a little bit farther this way, wherever my hand is. But this has been a wild experience these past several years of getting some big work done. In this area behind me, where you see the truck, this is where the Amish came in back in like 2023, and they did some timbering right here. And then back in 2024, we did the clear cut behind me, as you see, with Freedom Logging. So in this video, we're going to be talking about all the work that was done here back in 2023 with the Amish cut. Now I call it the Amish cut because it was guys from Maryland came down here to do some selective cutting on our property that was able to get these 16-inch logs in diameter, or sort of like diameter, across the entire log. But they had to be straight going up the entire log. So a lot of the logs that are by the front road way over there, they actually had to be cut off because they weren't good enough for them to be taking them to wherever they need to be taken to. As you can see behind me here, this was the staging area that the Amish used to take all the logs and put them onto their trucks with the picker-upper, as I like to call it. Of course, there's nothing here now. It's crazy to see how much this property has changed over the years, especially with just one cut from the Amish. In 2 to 3 weeks that they were here, they did so much work that it was almost completely unrecognizable to me from the year prior. Now, of course, what you're seeing here is the clear cut from Freedom Logging, but when this was done in 2023, this opened up a lot. And it's just wild to me how different it looked. As you can see, I still have some trees standing by the half-acre lot and some over here to my left. That's because that is in a wetlands and it's all protected. So that should be never cut down. So we're at the property line right now. You can see the pink ribbons and posted signs. Way back in the woods. You walk back that way, you'll get to the old road, and over there's the circle field that they've opened up. It's pretty thick in here still. Here we're at the first field. There's a road there going backwards. Here's the road that goes back to the basement. There's more of the field. Got some down trees everywhere. Some openings. You're not gonna believe this. It's a tiny baby squirrel. Hi, buddy. Hi, bud. There's one. And then over here to my right, here's another one. He's just chilling on the ground. Must have took out the tree he was in or something. And look at this guy. This thing is super small. I feel bad for him. So here's the new mats they put down on the right side of the property, going around. So now I'm on the other side of that mat that he put down next to the property line. You can see right there's a marker on that tree, and that'll definitely stand out right there. There's another one. They've cleared out a few trees up here. So here we are, another 20-30 yards from where we were just at, right over there. Got some more trees taken out. I'm not sure if it goes any farther, but the property line is right there. I'm gonna check out that next. Look down to the creek. See if there's anything down there. Yep, there's a tree down there that cut. That one right there. At least that I can see without going down there. Might be another one. So we're probably another 50 yards down the line of the property line, which is right there. I always follow it with a ditch. A couple more trees taken out. Going down this way. Wow, this is a big gully. It's probably another 50 to 70 yards, not anymore. You can see it's open all there in the mouth of the creek that opens up to the big part. So here we are on the first side that they were cutting with the mats. They had 4 down here, and I guess they're gonna leave this one and that one that's in the woods. They also went that way a little bit next to the black guy's property. I forgot his name. There's 2 or 3 trees down over there. You can see right through these trees a property corner marker. And then we'll turn this way, and here's the road going back towards the main side of the property. So here's a continuation of the same road, probably 50, 60 yards away from it, where I was just recorded. There's a trail that goes that way, down to probably the bottom to get some trees. Road goes that way, tree stump there. I think there's a small trail that goes that way to get the cluster of trees over there. And the black guy's property is right over there. You can barely see the pink marker. And those trees right in there. All right, so this, see the size of this tree. Got a little bit of a field going on in here. Not super big, but wow. Look at the size of this tree. That's a big stump right there. And it looks like a trail keeps going this way. Oh, I know what tree this is. Here's the aftermath of the Amish cut that was done in 2023. As you can see behind me, these are some very big logs that were cut off from the loads that they were taking out of here. Some of these have to be at least 2 feet wide in diameter. Just look at the size of these logs here. Some are probably 6 feet to 8 feet long. Some are probably 2 feet long. For size comparison, here's my hand on this log here. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you next time.